Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. Ever since Moses Kuria left the government, he has been disclosing secrets after secrets. Secrets about leadership, secrets about billions stolen, secrets, so many secrets, ladies and gentlemen. And we said that this is plan B, because plan A was to wrestle Mount Kenya from Rigathi and did not work. So plan B is to attack the government because Moses Kuria is still a politician. So talking about plan B, ladies and gentlemen, you all remember there's been this controversy about schools, ghost students, money, capitation money, stolen through, illegal means, So Moses Kuria has talked about something here. Let me just take you through a statement he shared. And he said, the education budget is about 700 billion, with 120 billion dispersed as capitation. We have been losing at least 10%, 12 billion every year to ghost schools and ghost students. I fully support the ministry's new policy, no verification, no capitation. So there are two things which Moses Kuria has delivered here. First, he has told us that schools have been getting money, ghost schools. Then he has talked about supporting the verification. So Moses Kuria hapa ni kama anacheza game, mguu moja huku mguu moja huku. Mguu moja anasema kwamba ana support ministry, mguu moja anasema kwamba watu wamekuwa wakikula. Let's say for example ghost schools. The ministry pays money to go to a ghost school. Of course we know that ghost school does not have a principal, does not have students, but money has been paid to those ghost schools. So then who are the beneficiaries? I'll tell you this. The beneficiaries are the same people in the government. So this is a secret that Moses Kuria has just leaked to us. And it's up to us to actually digest and look at it from two angles. The ministry want to solve the issue by pretending they want to verify. And then they're saying that there's no capitation if you don't verify. Of course, this move, they have taken it because of the explosive debate concerning capitation funds being lost, capitation funds being stolen by people in the ministry. The ministry people, the government people are the ones who have been stealing this money. Because if it's a ghost school, we can't say that there's a ghost principal, there's a ghost deputy principal, there's a ghost watchman, ghost teachers. Where was this money being channeled to? The people in the Ministry of Education must have done their own due diligence to a certain schools that are in existence. You see, every county has some offices of the Ministry of Education. Kwani these ghost schools are always kufanya zile verification. In fact, they can do this manual verification on their own by visiting these facilities and acknowledging hii iko, hii hakuna, hii iko, hii hakuna, on their own. It's not going to take them even a week. If they launch that move within a week, they have solved the problem of ghost schools and ghost students. So hii inaweza kuwa ni njia tu ya kupumbaza wa Kenya, verification, ya kupumbaza wa Kenya kwamba tunafanya verification ndio tulipe. How sure are you that these people are doing exactly what they are saying? So in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to go deeper into this statement from Moses Kuria. But first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to appreciate you for the support you've been giving this channel. If you wish to support us, just like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Kuria's sentiments are, I agree with them. Kuria is telling the truth. He is telling the truth because the best time is when a friend becomes an enemy. That is the best time to get crucial information. What we are getting now from people like Moses Kuria, Rigathi Gachagua, the former AG, the former, CSS under William Ruto's government, is that they are now telling us the truth. Something was delivered by Ndindi Nyoro in a certain video. Ndindi Nyoro told us that there are a lot of money that is being wasted through corruption. The video, I'm going to share the video in a short while, but Ndindi Nyoro also exposed some other secrets. So what I'm saying is that these people have been giving us secret after secret. So the issue of capitation going to ghost schools, hii ni kitu ambayo ministry imekuwa ikijua. how would you just pay for a vitu ambazo exist? You've been paying these things. If at all that revelation had not been done, the explosive revelation on this issue, then it means hao watu wangekuwa bado wanalipa, wangekuwa shalipa hata hao watu pia wangelipa hizo schooling. It's just like the issue of SHA, MOH. SHA also has been paying ghost clinics. You all remember recently Duale deregistered some of these facilities, but after paying, after people exposing this secret secret way of stealing the government money, they closed those facilities. Why can't they just close the schools that they very well know that these are ghost schools? Why can't they just close the schools ndio walipe wale ambao wana exist? Because they already know that kuna wale ambao wana exist, kuna wale ambao wana exist. Si ati ni kitu ambao hawajui. Wanajua kabisa kwamba kuna skuli ambazo hazi exist. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to listen to something here from Ndindi Nyoro. Ndindi Nyoro talked about something concerning corruption, and I think it's just good if you also listen to what Ndindi Nyoro said, because the truth of the matter is that kuna a lot of corruption allegations. Some are being confirmed by the same people who worked under the government. So this is what Ndindi Nyoro said.
And it's something, I am not saying it to accuse anyone. I'm saying it because it is important. If you read the central bank data, it shows that the Kenyan economy, we have now borrowed. Our national debt is now over 12.1 trillion Kenya shillings. For the last 3 years, our country has borrowed in excess of 3.5 trillion Kenya shillings. So I would want to request all of us as the leadership, and especially those who have the opportunity to make decisions in the executive, let us serve our country with dedication. And let us not seek to give good narratives out there when the Kenyan economy is actually being teared down or torn down. We have borrowed over 3.5 trillion Kenya shillings in 3 years. President Kibaki borrowed 1.2 trillion in the entire 10 years he was president. And therefore we have borrowed 3 times in 3 years. We have borrowed 3 times what Kibaki borrowed in 10 years. That's the money Kenya has borrowed in the last 3 years alone. 3 times what Kibaki borrowed in 10 years. And in that money I have not included other debts that Kenya has now become clever to borrow in the name of something called securitization. I have not mentioned even that. It therefore means the economy of Kenya is borrowing 100 billion every month. And every single day, when the lights go off, every day, every single day, Kenya is borrowing 3.4 billion every day. That we are borrowing in a minute. You can do the calculations and see. In an hour, maybe we are borrowing around 137 every 1 hour. I'm saying this because we are now headed to the elections. And what governments do, they focus more on re-election, and we forget that we have a country to lead after the elections.
So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the statement from Moses Kuria and what Ndindi Nyoro has said? Just go below in the comment section and tell us whether you agree with them. And do you think this is the right time? Personally, I think this is the right time for them to disclose some of these secrets so that the Kenyans can understand what they've always believed in, that the government is very corrupt. So these statements are just a confirmation of what the people have been, they have always known. Perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed. Thank you once again for choosing YOLENO TV as your favorite political channel.